Yeah, so the two pilots were Roger and Martin, that were the two pilots that lost their lives here at the Canberra crash site.
Yes, so we're obviously doing this in a respectful way. We're not trying to make a joke of it or anything, but we're going to just try our best to see if we can make contact with them or anyone else.
And see if there's anything.
Have you guys noticed the motion ball keeps going off?
We have already. That is a start.
Yeah, I don't know if I touched it. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, we are going to find out.
My questions, so we didn't run out of questions.
And it's sick and tired of just that. Is anyone there? Is
anyone
Yeah, because you get bored of saying what you
So-
want to say,
yeah.
don't you?
So it's not any set questions, it's just 10, 20, whatever we thought of,
Yeah.
which we printed out so we didn't get tongue-tied and lost on the spot. So I'm just going to ask some random ones.
Right. Go.
Same location, just try and spirit talker. What we've done behind us is put some motion balls,
Like behind Steve, there's some
Several.
cat balls here.
3 behind us, 2 behind John. Just see if anything will start up.
So, is there anyone here?
Over. We just got there.
Over. Are you over the other side? Is that what you're telling us?
Wouldn't that what a pilot would say? Over.
That would be the end of a conversation, yeah, on a radio, wouldn't it?
So.
Is that you, Roger? Are you there?
Martin, Roger, are you here tonight with us?
Sounds like the birds are here. So we're basically at the area. This is where the plaque is, because this is where the plane crashed, and I think in the 2000s or the 90s they actually dug up parts of the plane that were buried so deep in the ground that they weren't originally.
Right, yeah. It's the early 2000s. I
Yeah,
think.
they weren't.
So did any of this wreckage end up in a museum, or was it all just gone?
I'm not actually sure. I think some of it did. But yeah, I mean, obviously the crash site was sorted out at the time, where it was quite a few weeks. I think a lot of
Yeah, 'cause it
wreckage.
was dredging, weren't they? That's what,
Yeah, a lot
that's
of
what I
wreckage
read
was
anyway.
put in the field over there at the time. But I think, yeah, much later, while dredging, they found even more parts, but it was all contaminated with fuel.
Right.
And so they had a lot of issues with environmental side of
So,
things.
Yeah.
But they recovered the pilots at the time.
So yeah. So they didn't. So they're probably buried somewhere else. Like if
Yes.
they didn't get buried
Yes.
here. or
No,
anything.
no, they were recovered. Right, we once again are getting our usual REM pod
Go off.
lighting up. We haven't had anything with the K2s. We've been asking things to go, if they're here, to go to the green lights. And we're just going to see where the cat balls.
Next.
Next. Okay, next what? Are you next to us?
Right.
I was asking other names.
We did ask for a woman's name, didn't we? Thank you, Patricia. Are you here tonight with us? You here with us tonight?
If you are, Patricia, can you go towards the green lights?
Can you shut the red light off? If you go near it, it'll go off. It will shut itself off. Can you do that, please?
The forest.
Forest.
Well, there's definitely trees.
Yeah. And there's probably a forest over there, or maybe a field. I don't know.
We definitely can't see the wood for the trees at the moment.
No.
Can you go near the balls on the floor? They're called cat balls. Can you touch them or move them?
All they will do is light up. They won't hurt or harm you.
It's quite an infamous is the wrong word, and it's a famous thing in Tiverton. This was quite a big deal when it happened.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people witnessed it and heard the crash. It caught the area on fire. It was definitely a big thing.
Well, it's nearly so big as the floods here in the 60s.
Yes,
isn't it? 'Cause we had
again.
that
Yeah.
floods here in the 60s as well. And a cat ball is just going off down there.
Okay, okay. Lewis is so excited he gets in front of the camera so we can't see it.
Sorry.
Can you do that again, please?
They did spells.
They did spells, okay. What do we think of that? Do you remember last time we got that feeling that it was talking about the olden days and
Yeah.
stuff,
not,
didn't it?
Not what we're trying to talk to.
No. Oh. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Is that who we're getting? Are we getting someone from a long time ago? Are you trying to communicate with us?
Are we getting some witches?
They don't like being called witches.
What do they call them? I don't know what they.
It's normal people. They just got witches meant they got hung.
Well, what's the it's the other one is Wiccan, isn't it?
No, that's something actually modern,
Oh, okay.
like in the 50s and 60s, believe it or not. That's like the kind of modern earthy version of it, but in those days it was just basically, what do they call it? They often call it like
Alchemy.
no, there's another name for them, wasn't there, Steve? The like wise woman or something, in it. It's the woman that knew
Okay.
herbal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what they called them.
Yeah.
Are there any wise women sort of herbologists? Would it be?
I don't know. We're struggling here, but we'll get it. There was a name.
Yeah.
They would have been the women that would give.
Communicate.
We are trying to communicate with you, and we're hoping you're trying to communicate with us. Okay. I think you might be.
Thank you. Are we on the right terms, what we're saying? I'm trying to think of the word. Without
Yes,
the
they were the
something.
women that
Yeah,
would
that's
use
what I was trying to. I
herbs,
couldn't think of it.
medicine. They would have been a woman that the local town probably went to for advice, but also were scared of.
Did I
as
say
well.
alchemy?
Yeah, not alchemy.
No.
Alchemy's different.
That's
That's
like
turning,
potions and
yeah,
stuff.
turning metal into gold, base
Um,
metals. That's alchemy.
Oh, I can't think now. I'm trying to. Yeah, I know what you guys are on
Are
about
you
now.
someone who studied, who tried natural remedies?
That's a bit more of it. Yeah. Are you a natural remedy person?
Did you get punished for your natural remedies and practices? Did people accuse you of being a witch? Which we don't know anything about around here, do we?
We
Some
don't know.
areas in Devon.
We don't
but-
know.
Exeter, but not
Yeah.
Yeah, Exeter's the prime.
Are we
area, isn't it?
communicating with you? Can you do that again, please? It's obviously very hard for you, maybe, to do it, but can you do that again, please? Can you go near the small ball that lights up? As we want to communicate with you if you're here. So we're not really getting anything reacting to that, so we're not gonna jump the gun just yet.
No.
Is anyone here with us, please?
Oh, okay. So now they've gone out, both of them. So is that you?
The run pods have just gone off, Steve. Get stopped.
Can you move towards it again, please? Or any of the other devices here to make communication with us?
If you go to the green lights, they'll just flicker a different colour. They won't hurt or harm you, as we always say.
Okay, so what are you thinking? We've had some little bits there, haven't we? A
Easy.
little bit.
Katie.
Katie. I have a daughter called Katie. Were you called Katie?
So, so we've asked for 2 women's names, and we've got them, haven't we?
We've had Katie
And Patricia.
and Patricia. Are you Patricia? Can you make any of the devices light up again or move? Or are you Katie? Or are you saying that name to show that you know that I have a Katie? Can you make any of the devices light up, please?
2 men here.
2 men here.
Okay.
You're right, Roger and Martin.
There were 2 men here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. What are we thinking, guys, here?
Is
So-
there 2 men here with us now?
So is there 4 of you here now?
Oh, look.
Thank you. That was weird. I just saw a light over there. Out the corner of my eye.
There is a house with them trees.
There is.
Yeah, okay.
This is something we're just experimenting with, and it has given us some results. We're going to go through the alphabet. And
We
if-
specifically wanting the balls to light up. We're going to keep an eye on the other devices, but we're going to try.
if I say a letter that starts with your name, we want you to light up any one of these balls on either side. Right, H.
Zachary.
That's right, there ain't, isn't it?
So what I would say is
I. Well, we've had a name. So, Zachary, if I'm going to say Z, will that light up?
Yeah, the REM pod's just lit up. You just missed to have a look. Look.
So, Zachary.
and it's just gone off.
Yeah, it did just light up twice though. So,
That's weird, isn't it? Right.
it's lit up again.
So, is that... Oh, we
It's
got a
also not the normal light that lights up. So,
Have we got a chap called Zachary here with us then? If so, please go towards the light so a second light lights up.
the closer you go to the red light, more lights light up. Is that you, Zachary? Did they call you Zach?
It's quite an old name, isn't it?
Mm.
Can you step away from it, Zachary?
Had a hard life.
Okay. You had a
Big
hard
back
life.
then.
Well, you probably would have working on the land.
Zachary, are you a farmhand? Did you work the fields here? The fuck is that?
That's a bit of a strange.
Someone's popping up.
Is that a person or? I don't think it's an animal,
Is that
but
an-
it's a bit of a strange noise. It's
You got air in your gob?
Well, you got on your gob, cog.
Yeah, we'll edit that bit out.
Ah, fuck it. I had to. That was my opportunity.
Okay, so Zachary, is it you, Zachary?
You.
John.
John.
We had a John and we had a Zachary, and
Yeah.
didn't we have 2 men
2 men, yeah.
at the start? So is this you, John?
Is it John and Zachary?
Yeah, or you, Zachary? Or you, Patricia? Or you, Katie? Who's here with us?
Light the cat balls up if you want to chat.
That's the small balls on the floor.
We're here.
Can you push
Full
them or move
respect.
them? We are. We just want to communicate with you in any way we can.
Once we know the devices are going off, we know you're here with us, so we can talk. We're getting exactly the same as last time.
A lot of names.
We've come for the people on the plaque, but what we're getting is totally different names.
Yeah, very true. But we've never come close to anything.
No.
Regarding the pilots, we've always assumed that they're not here. They're
I honestly,
somewhere
to
else.
be honest, I actually don't think they're here.
We've always felt that, but
It's a starting place.
it is. And if you're here still, can you move those balls on the floor, please? You've done that more than once now when we've asked. Can you do it again, please? Can you just go near the ball? You can use our energy to do that, if it helps you.